Ford's hybrid sales have just gone up pretty significantly, quite a bit, but it's nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing in comparison to Ford's EV sales, which have absolutely skyrocketed. I mean, get this, 129% growth from a segment that everyone says is slowing down. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, you're watching The Electric Viking. It's great to see you. Ford has released its April sales figures. There was pretty incredible demand. Ford Mustang Mach-E sales are up 205%. I mean, this is what happens when you have a better product that's cheaper. It's all Ford really needed to do it turns out. Slightly improve it, which they did. Remember, they increased the charging speeds and they increased range, and prices stayed the same. And all of a sudden, everyone wants to buy one. Ford sales slid 2.4% last month. So without this big rise in EV sales, Ford sales would have gone down even more. Here's the thing, Ford sold 18,000 hybrids in April. That's up 59% from a year ago. And it's a new monthly record. But EV sales were up much more. Now, if you're wondering how Ford increased its hybrid sales, it set a new monthly record in April with the F-150 Power Boost hybrid. So a lot of F-150 buyers, they want to get the hybrid. I think they think fairly the F-150 Lightning charging speeds are not fast enough for a lot of people, and so a lot of them are wanting to buy the hybrid version. Sales were up 93.6%. This helped make it America's top selling full-size hybrid pickup. Now, speaking of hybrid pickups, Toyota is working on a new Tacoma which will be powered by hydrogen. Yep, I'm serious, it's a true story. At least apparently according to Toyota it is anyway. Ford noted the Maverick is the best-selling hybrid pickup in America. However, if you look at some of Ford's internal combustion engine lineup, it's not doing very well. Bronco Sport sales plummeted by 33.4%. The Edge was down by 28.8%. Escape sales were down 28%. Mustang sales fell 9%. Everything's down. On the flip side, EV sales skyrocketed by 130% or 129.2%. I rounded up by 0.8, sorry. They were aided by a 204.7% or 205% increase in Mustang Mach-E sales. They sold 4,900 Mach-E's in April. F-150 Lightning increased by 56.6% to 2,090 units, while the E-Transit increased by 85.7%. So just to recap here, guys, sales of the Mach-E, 4,893, F-150 Lightning, 2,090, Ford E-Transit, 1,036, total of 8,019. Imagine if the F-150 Lightning actually charged at, say, the same speed as GM's Silverado EV, or 350 kilowatt charging speeds, and had the range of the Silverado of 460 miles of range. I honestly think Ford could sell 10 times as many if it had those features for the same price, which is entirely possible. But whether or not Ford can continue selling these numbers of EVs when it's losing so much money on every EV it sells, that is a difficult question to make. So far this year, Ford has sold 28,000 electric cars, and it's lost around about $100,000 on every single one. If you have a look at Ford's actual first quarter numbers, the company lost about 1.3 billion on its EV division. I can't really understand how that's possible, but anyway, this does mean Ford has increased its volume. Now, Ford's EV volume has hit 4.3% of all sales, which sounds very small, but it's much better than where Ford were at this time a year ago. So far this year, Ford have delivered 14,482, or let's just say 14,500 Mach-E's, growth of 107% versus the same the same first 4 months of the year last year. F-150 Lightning sales have grown 75% to 9,833. E-Transit has grown the most, 3,927 sales, but sales are up 128%. And that means that so far this year, for the first 4 months, Ford have delivered 28,242 EVs. Now, to give you some context here on these numbers, Ford sold 72,000 vehicles, 72,000 EVs for the entire year of 2023 last year. Now, clearly they're on track to deliver a lot more than 72,000 this year, which is great news, but still 4.3% or whatever it is. I think Ford still need to get a move on really quickly. I know they're losing a lot of money on these EVs. They need to figure out a way to build them cheaper, otherwise they're going to be in trouble. Thanks for watching.